Hey, what's up, you all? I'm going to give people a few more seconds to log on before I go into this amazing opportunity that I'm online here today to share with you. Ooh, I'm so excited. So we'll just give them a second. I hope you all are having a fabulous week. I hope you have great things planned for the weekend. I can't wait to get out here. I'm in Atlanta, so it's been raining. Bruh, it's been raining for weeks. 2.5 weeks straight. We had one day last Saturday that was nice. We had, I think it was nice on Wednesday here. And then yesterday and today. So we are very excited. I'm praying that it stayed this way throughout my birthday, which is August 12th. Hopefully, we'll be all good. All right, just a few more seconds before it gets started. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, welcome everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day and that you have had a wonderful week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to get to the reason for this call, for this live in just a minute. But if you don't mind, I would like to start off by giving you a little bit of background to lead up to how this opportunity came about. Yes? Perfect. So, for those of you who have read my memoir, My Life is a Lemon, the memoirs of me, which came out in 2020. And for those of you who have also followed my YouTube journey, you know a little bit about my past. I've lived with a lot of extremes, right? So my life was either in total chaos or a total peace. And I recall people were very interested when I was growing up in my weekends, my weeks, because I always had something crazy going on. Sometimes crazy fun, sometimes crazy dangerous. But it was always something entertaining. So people will always be like, what's the tea? Even before we started using the term tea. And I recall at one point I started saying, read the book, read the book. And I recall coming back from Nashville, Tennessee, with in a car with my investment mentor, and we were just discussing life. And I had come across or brought up a particularly difficult time in my life, and but I didn't give a lot of clarity behind it. And he started asking fact finding questions, and I was just like, read the book. And it dawned on me, I keep saying this. I don't know where it came from, but it was at that moment that I realized, okay, in order for him to read the book or anyone else, I actually have to write the book. I have to share my story. Yes. So it was at that moment that the seed was planted that I need to write a book, tell my story. So that was the solution. But as with anything, when you make a declaration that you're going to do something, sometimes challenges can be presented. And this was no different. For me, what took place is I couldn't write a story that I was still living. Yes. It's just like someone trying to give their testimony about weight loss when they're still overweight, like they haven't lost 1 pound or taken the first step to meal plan. It's like a crime boss writing his life story about being a crime boss while he's still involved in criminal activities. It hits, it's not as effective as when someone has crossed over and learned the lesson and they can extract that and then um, convey it in a fluid story where you can actually understand their journey and extract the lessons and implement them in your own life so you can avoid the pitfalls that they may have, right? In their sharing. Same with me. So I started to put pen to paper in 2012, and I didn't finish it, as I said earlier, until 2020 is when I published it. I finished it in October 2021. And the point being is, once again, I couldn't paint a picture while I was in the frame. I had to become a different person to write a story about a person who I was when I decided to write the story. And there were a lot of challenges along the way. Um, I worked, had children, trying to take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally. I had my cup runneth over with responsibilities. So I didn't really have time to dedicate in the evenings to sit down and write, on top of going to school too, write a whole life story. And keep in mind that it's also my life story. So it came with a lot of emotions that bubbled up as I reflected and tried to, you know, articulate it. So I was looking for a talk to text software. And keep in mind, this is 2012. So the things that are available today were not available then. And because I'm like, I have my best ideas. I'm so creative in the car or in the shower or in the tub, and I don't have access to my laptop or at that point. I just need something I could talk into, right? So a year passed, and I only had like 2 pages. Still no, I didn't have a title, and I had no like organization to my thoughts. And that brings me to the real point of today's conversation. I have heard that 1 in 3 people have a story, a book inside of them that they need to birth. So it is my absolute honor to present to you your side of the story. Your side of the story is a 6-week online comprehensive course that will help you, the 1 in 3, take your book from idea to the shelf. What I would love for you to do is click the link in the description below to be added to our wait list. And the reason for the wait list is I want to first ensure that there is enough people that are that's interested in actually birthing their book. Now, let me tell you what you will get once you sign up for this class and once we kick it off. Your side of the story, it will walk you through every step of the writing and self-publishing process. Because I'm telling you, even though I started in 2012 and I did not finish until October 2021 and published it in March of 2020, the amount of editing, the vetting, um, formatters, editors, it was a process. And although I didn't spend a huge amount of money, I still was spending money and wasting time in the process to try to find that perfect fit, that perfect editor who didn't just scan my manuscript through some type of software that corrected even the slang in my book, thus removing the personality. And so I had to go back and start from step one. So that editor took 2 weeks to give me something that took the personality out of my book. Had to start over, find another editor who, started changing the names, our nicknames, to match, professional English names. So it takes a team because although it's your story, be it a child's book, a memoir, fiction, drama, sci-fi, it's still your story. But you're going to have to bring a team aboard. Why do things on your own when you can hire somebody to design your cover, help you format the book for these digital platforms, you know? So that's what this course is going to give you. It's going to help you plan out your entire schedule, which includes a writing schedule. It will help you vet formatters and editors. It'll help you design an attention grabbing cover if you're creative. If not, just use different platforms like Upwork and Fiverr and describe what it is you're looking for. Let me give you a perfect example. So I used someone on Fiverr. I paid $85 and she designed both of my book covers because I have um, wrote 2 books. And in my first one, My Life as a Lemon, the memoirs of me, what I did is literally, because she's not even in this country, in the US, found her on Fiverr, and I put in 2 scenarios of what I would like my cover to look like. The first one was I wanted a woman walking down a city street, classily, very nicely dressed, and the sun was shining, so her shadow was that of a lemon. And the second scenario was a woman looking in the mirror and her reflection back was a lemon. And just out of those 2 text conversations, this is what she came up with. She had 2 drafts and we narrowed it down to this. All I did was kind of adjust the color of her hair, her dress, her skin tone, etc. But really she got it, she nailed it in the first draft. $85 for this cover. And then I had her sign a copyright release. So it's now mine. She's transferring that intellectual property to me so I can use it when I wanted to as my own without her coming back years later saying I have no right to use her art. But these are the type of things you will learn in this Your Side of the Story online course. So we also will ensure that you take care of the legal side of things because this is a business if you want to sell it to other people. Now, if you just want to write and give it to your family and friends for Christmas gifts, then maybe this part of the course is not for you. But the legal side, like conducting a title search, obtaining your ISBN and copyrights and your trademark registration were applicable. And lastly, what you would do, you will learn how to add your book to the self-publishing platforms like Amazon KDP, Ingram Spark, Draft to Digital, Goodreads, and more. So let me tell you who this course is for. This course is for anybody who has an unfinished book. You may have been like me. You started years ago, you got 2 chapters, or you may have completed something, but you're not satisfied. You know it needs to be tweaked. Or you just want to change the story altogether. Or for those who have a completed book and you haven't published it. And lastly, the 1 in 3, who are committed to going through this 2 hours a week, 6-week course to get your book from vision to the shelf, from manuscript to completion. Because we here at FMLS, we're excited to go on the journey with you. So if you're interested, you want to join the wait list, we will kick off classes over the next 60 days. And just think about it. If it would be a wonderful 2024 goal to have written your book, birth your book, baby, using your side of the story. So I am so excited. Keep in mind, click the link in the comments to be added to the wait list, and all chosen authors will be notified via email. So I'm so excited. Yay, 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 yay. And hey, I might go ahead and write another book with you all through this first course. So I look forward to reading your story. You got something to say, and we want to hear it. Okay, that's all I have today. Until next time, I'm your girl and hopefully your favorite author, FMLS. Best of life to you all. Peace. Bye, y'all.